Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Side Panel. I am your host, AJ, and in this episode, I will be discussing two awesome movies I saw this week. That's right, I gave it away. That was my first spoiler ever on this show, and that both movies were awesome. The first movie will be Finch, and the second will be Ghostbusters Afterlife. See, now you can just leave the show without listening to the rest of it. But in case you do, here's how it's going to happen. Or here's what happened. Anyway, the first film was Finch. If you're unfamiliar with Finch, it is a post-apocalyptic science fiction drama starring Tom Hanks and a robotic version of Wilson. And yeah, that's what you get. That is honestly the long and short of it. What happens is something goes on in the world, causes it to become an apocalypse, and everything dies outside. People can't eat. People can't survive in the sun. It's madness. And here you have Tom Hanks, who I guess is some sort of a computer robotics guy who creates a robot companion. And in doing so, you see him trying to teach the robot how to become human, how to become a caregiver, and is given not only the 3 laws of robotics to follow, but a 4th one, which I cannot reveal without ruining the movie. I really enjoyed this film. It's Tom Hanks, for Christ's sake. He's the safest actor out there. Some of his movies there's one movie I really didn't like about his, that he did, I'll admit. But for the most part, I'm a huge fan of his, and everything that I've seen him do, with that 1 or 2 exceptions, is a good experience for me. And Finch was no different. I will state this, that about 3/4 of the way, maybe in the last act, you will cry like a baby. There is no way to avoid it. Tears will flow, and you will wonder why. Why did I listen to AJ? Why am I watching this damn movie? Why? But it is good, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a safe movie to watch. So if you're looking at something to watch with the kids and stuff, they might get a little emotionally damaged, but not as much as you'll get if you stood out in the outside during this pandemic that is happening in the film. So there you go. Safe to watch and lots of fun. Emotional. Currently, you can watch it on Apple TV. I don't know if there's any plans on having it stream anywhere else, but if you have Apple TV, watch it. If you don't have Apple TV, well, then I guess you can't watch it. So there. The next film to talk about is Ghostbusters Afterlife. I saw this movie last night. Again, I think this movie, a lot of movies out there can be rated and changed, your opinion of it changed based on the theater and the experience you have during watching it. I wanted to see this film on the D-box seats that you can find at any Cinemark theater. I enjoy the D-box seats because they move around with the movie, so you get to enjoy it a little bit more. And this movie has a lot of moving and action scenes, which cause the seats to move around with it. So I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Enjoy seeing movies there. So I wanted to see that with this, and again, because of that, I was able to enjoy the movie, I'd say a lot more than I would normally have enjoyed it. However, there was hardly anybody in the theater. So, because of that, there was a lot of really good feel-good moments that got missed out on. And I went and saw it with a friend, so we were able to share in those moments, but not hearing the audience react as you would expect them to, not hearing anybody around you gasp for air or cheer, or even just like, yay, just anything at all, kind of put a little dark cloud over the film. I really enjoyed this movie. This movie takes place 37 years after the original movie and focuses on Egon Spengler and what he did after the second film, and what he did with Ghostbusters after the second film. It's like, admittedly, it's you take the first movie, you remove the old guys, you put in the kids, and boof, you have this movie, and that is pretty much exactly what it is. They follow the formula, and it works for them. There's a lot of nostalgia in this film, and I have to give it up, McKenna Grace, because she pretty much carries this movie throughout all of it. I mean, it's her character that it kind of focuses on, and you have a lot of fun with, and she does a great job. If you're unfamiliar with her, she stars on Young Sheldon. She's the girl that's smarter than him and gives him so much grief. That's who she is, and so in this film, it kind of carries over into this character here. Now, again, I'm not going to give too much away. What I can tell you, though, is that it's fun, and it puts a smile on your face, and it's great to enjoy the Ghostbusters again. The all-female led Ghostbusters movie was its own thing, and it was cool to see because we finally got to see Ghostbusters again, but it wasn't our Ghostbusters, and in that way, I think it came up short. This is our Ghostbusters. This is the movies that we grew up on, the movies that we love, the culture that we embrace, the costumes that we wear. I went wearing my Ghostbusters jacket, my Ghostbusters t-shirt, and my Ghostbusters underwear. Shh. And enjoyed the fact that I could. And it was good to see that my friend showed up pretty much the same way. I'm not sure about his underwear. I didn't have a chance to check. But he did wear a Ghostbusters jacket. So in that way, it was kind of cool. We were in that environment. And that's what this film brings about. It brings about the nostalgia of the time when this movie came out and how you felt when you saw it. And so seeing these characters and seeing the story and seeing where this goes based on those storylines that we grew up with brings a big smile to my face. And I think in that way you're going to enjoy it. I will tell you that there's a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene. And also that this movie leaves it wide open for sequels. So I hope that they're able to do a sequel to this movie that will do it justice. Now, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but there is a third Ghostbusters movie that isn't the female-led version. It is a video game, and it was Ghostbusters the video game, and that story was a continuation from part 2. It was supposed to be a part 3. It was supposed to be a film that never got made, but if you want to feel that, then I would advise checking out the video game because it is considered canon and thus part of the storyline. They don't talk about it here in the film, but if you want a little Ghostbusters fix, then you should check out the video game. It's now available, I believe, on the Nintendo Switch, and it's still a lot of fun. And it just brings you back to all those Ghostbustery moments that you've missed all these years. So, well, there you go. Having said that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the show. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Again, Finch, yay! Ghostbusters, yay! Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Leave a voicemail if you'd like. You can check out our page, and it shows you a link there on how to call into the show. 1 minute voicemail. Give me your opinion on what you thought of either of the movies. Or tell me of any movies you want to watch that you would like me to review and talk about here on the show. I'm always down for conversations and debate. If you want to appear on the show, hit me up as well. You can email me at forbiddenpanel@gmail.com or find me on the website, forbiddenpanel.com. Find me also on Instagram under Draven or Forbidden Panel, or all the other social medias. Look up Forbidden Panel or AJ Herrera Forbidden Panel, and that's where you'll find me. All over the place, waiting for you to reach out, and touch someone. La 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 la.